Guys, it's Jeremy here at Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. What I have for today, guys, is another album review. Just gonna be checking out the band Drain. They're a crossover thrash hardcore band based out of Santa Cruz, California. They were formed in 2015. We're gonna be checking out their third full length entitled "Is Your Friend," and it was just dropped on November the 7th, 2025, through Epitaph Records. It's got 10 tracks in total, about 27 and a half minutes in length. And I wanted to check out their new album because I really liked their last album back in 2023 called Living Proof. A really good, thrashy, kind of hardcore album. I really dug it a lot. And I just wanted to check out their new album, see how it sounded. Starting with the artwork, pretty fun artwork. Little character in like a shark outfit with like the sun behind him and the lounge chair and the radio, and like the devil and the angel above them. Really kind of fun, cartoony artwork, kind of fitting for the California vibe. And the whole atmosphere of the music and the hardcore vibe that definitely does have a California kind of hardcore vibe to it. They are crossover, but on this album specifically, I definitely hear more of a hardcore influence and more punk kind of influence. On the previous album, it sounded a little bit more, like the riffs were a little bit more thrashy, and with like a little infusion of hardcore. But this album, to my ear, sounds a little bit more on the hardcore edge with some kind of thrashy moments kind of mixed in. Really good album still, though. I really dug it. The vocals are like those kind of shouty, kind of angsty, angry vocals. I really dig it. It really suits the music really well. The opening track, Stealing Happiness from Tomorrow, had a good blend of like some thrashy riffs, some kind of mid-paced groove kind of riffs, and that hardcore attitude to kind of back it up with the vocals. I found the focus on the mix in this album to be primarily on the vocals and the drums, the percussion. I found it to be pretty high in the mix, very loud. At times it was kind of not distracting, but I found it kind of took away from the guitars because I found the guitars to be a little bit behind in the mix. I wish they would have been a little bit louder, but I did notice the vocals were very high in the mix. And also the drums are definitely a lot higher as well. The drums did sound really punchy. The guitars are still heavy and sound great and good riffs, but I just wish they were a little bit higher in the mix. I found the vocals to be a little bit too high. But standout songs for me, Darkest Days was probably the heaviest song on the album. I really dug that one a lot. Until Next Time, the final song was a really good one as well. The opening song, Stealing Happiness from Tomorrow, had a good blend of kind of everything on the album. Nothing But Love was a good tune as well. Most of the songs are pretty decent. The only song I didn't really like as much was Who's Having Fun. It was kind of a different sounding song. It had more of a clean vocal delivery. It wasn't that shouting, kind of angry delivery. It was more like clean, kind of subdued kind of vocals. And the guitar riff they did in it had more melody. And the singing, when it was more melodic as well, it kind of reminded me of like a Blink-182 track, like very catchy and very kind of pop punk sounding, which I'm not a really big fan of because it's not my style of music. But that the riffs they use and the vocal delivery kind of reminded me of that. And near the end of the song, the last like 45 seconds or so, the harsher kind of screaming vocals come in again, and it has a little bit more bite to it, if you will. But this is the only track on the album I didn't really like too much. It's a fun song and it's catchy as hell, but it just felt a little out of place on the album, and it sounded a little to my ears a little too pop punk kind of influenced. But overall, otherwise, the album's really good. The production is good. It's nice and heavy. I just wish the mix was a little bit adjusted a little bit in spots. Artwork is killer. Great vocals. The riffs are good. They have some good thrashy kind of riffs, some machine gun style riffs, some catchy groovy riffs, good blend of different stuff. The songs are short and concise and can really keep your attention. Just an overall pretty solid album. I'm not sure if I like it as much as the previous one. I think I liked the older one a little bit better, but this is still a solid release. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. Definitely one I'd be interested in picking up on for my collection. And if you're not familiar with these guys, please check them out on YouTube. You can stream the video or the album there. And check them out on Instagram, etc., Bandcamp. Give them some love. Yeah, great album. I'm glad I checked it out. Pretty decent stuff. I overall enjoyed it a lot. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're not familiar with these guys, check them out. Let me know what you thought of the album if you did check it out, and keep it metal.